Welcome to 3 Real Motion Bedroom Edition. Nah, I'm just messing. Basically, like all YouTubers, I kind of forgot to shoot an intro, so here I go. Thank you, and welcome back to 3 Real Motion Angling. I'm your host and man of the hour and captain of this ship, Khalil G. Follow me at all social media at 3 Real Motion Angling. In this video, it's another bait making video today, and today I decided to try something a little different. I wanted to put colored tails on the ends of different colored baits, but I think it was easier for me to just do the one bait color for the first run. So please check these out. Tell me what you think. Leave a comment down below. Tell me if you want to see any different kind of colors combinations or any different kind of schemes, and I will be so happy to oblige. But anyway, let's get into it. It's kind of a long video, but at the same time it's very interesting, and I'm very happy at how it came out. Stick around, see how it goes. All right, so what we got here is we got 2 cups, and with these 2 cups here, we're going to do a chartreuse, and then we're going to do a black, and we're going to do those 2 colors there in order to see if we can perfect the chartreuse appendages look. Shouldn't need too much of each, but I'm going to do a cup of each. A little bit of color stabilizer, but that's what it is, heat stabilizer, so that the bait maintains its color. I'm gonna add a little bit of hardener to the black side, because I want that side to be a little more solid and less free spinning. So I'm gonna go ahead and stir up this side and stir this in on this side. Okay, we're gonna get these both in the microwave and see what we got when we're done. First time ever putting 2 cups in the microwave. Not getting like they're supposed to, so I'm gonna have to do them one at a time. And real quick, I tried to do the double plastic, it didn't work, so I'm sorry I bumped the camera. It doesn't work, so I'm back to using one, and instead of waiting for the other one to get done, I'm gonna assume this is the neon one without the hardener in it, because it's got less liquid in it. A little heavy on the chartreuse because I really want them to be pretty yellow. I also am going to add very small hex flake black to go ahead and make that do what it does. If I had some bigger black, it would have been wonderful, but the smaller black will have to do. Need to add a lot more chartreuse. Green is definitely not the color I'm going for. Yes, brighter, my dear, brighter. I think I'm gonna add a little more, make it a little brighter, because it's time to start on the other one. I really want neon over green. Right now I have a neon green effect, which doesn't look bad, and it is kind of very chartreusey when your sun hits it, but when the light hits it, but it's still very green. I wasn't expecting that black to do that to it, and I'm not sure if there's enough chartreuse to get it back to the color it needs to be. Getting a little brighter, but we're definitely not the color of chartreuse right now. We'll work. We'll make this work. I did not expect the small black flake to take a hold like that. Let me put this in the chamber. All right, this one had a little bit of spillage, but it looks marvelous. This, yeah, there's not really any bubbles. I mean, there are some, but not really. Okay, so I believe they're both ready now. Let me get this stuff out of the way so we can have more working room. I'm going to start with the lemon pepper, of course. We're going to do 2 5-inch Senkos so we can make more faster. And everybody loves a good Senko. Speaking of Senko, I do need to add a little bit of salt to my mix. So I got this set up and put this to the side for a moment. Add the salt for my audience here. Just, it's like, you can't even really see that. But this is a, 1/4 teaspoon, cup. And I'm going to just stir that in. Because you got to stir this stuff in or you're going to end up with clumpy mess. A little bit at a time. And of course this is going to definitely add some bubble factor back to your bait, because that's what salt does. I normally keep my salt in the refrigerator because salt does take on moisture if it sits outside, especially in like a garage or something. So I'm not really sure where you set up your studios at when you do this kind of stuff. But if you definitely use outside material like I do and you're outside, then your salt will take on the moisture of whatever room it's in. So I decided to store mine in the not in the microwave, look at me. I decided to store mine in the refrigerator so that way it stays dry and ready to use. I didn't realize how much plastic was hanging onto the side of my cup here. That's how much it overflowed. It created a shadow on the cup that I couldn't even tell. Okay, let's get our stuff back in here. Get this stirred up. Putting salt in it changes the game. Still hot enough to be mixed properly. It didn't really get clumpy, but that's most definitely going to need a reheat. Oh, that stuff is still super hot. Okay. So, along with the 2 5-inch Senkos, we're also going to do our angling AI knuckle draggers. We're going to use the big pump, the 8-ounce, a little soft there. Let's see if we can get some good shots in. Sorry, camera, you're kind of directly in my way. I thought I ran out, but I might have got that done. But you got to keep a certain amount of pressure on it for it to work, and I know that. And that was really hard to do with the camera set up the way it is. I think from here on out, when I pump, I'm going to pump from an angle, so that way I can get it done properly. You guys can still kind of see what's going on, and I don't have to hurt myself or overextend myself to get it done. Alright, I'm about ready to pop the corks on these and see what we got. Which one do you guys think it came out better, the 5 inches here or the Knuckle Dragger by Angling AI? So let's take a peek. The Senko, baby. Let's see which one of these, see which side looks better. Oh, it came out on that side. Oh, that's pretty nice. I think they're solid. Yeah, they feel solid. Perfect, that's exactly what we want. Let's check this other one. Yeah, we have, well, that one has a hole in it. Alright, we'll cut it about there on that one. Anyway, but yeah, they came out pretty solid, which is what we're looking for. They are definitely more green than yellow. So I guess I know better than to add so much black. Maybe I should have got the yellow in first and then try to add black. But that sucker turned to green immediately. Alright. And now for the angling AI mold, which we're hoping got all the hands and stuff in. Ooh, and it did. Those came out perfect. Alright. Now on to the real mission. The real mission of leaving those appendages. I'm going to start with what I think would be the hard ones. So I'm going to do my best to make an incision that you can see. I'm going to lift them up like I'm taking them out, and then the pieces that I do want, i.e. the claws and the pinchers, I'm just going to cut them off and leave them in their slots. Hand is shaking like a doctor on his first surgery. Well, this might take a little longer than I thought, so do me a solid. Stay tuned. I'll be right back with you when I'm done. As you can see, I have all the claws cut and stayed in their place. Same thing goes for the tips and tails of the 5-inch Senkos. What we're going to do is close these up, clamp them back up, and prepare to pour the black on them. I think we're ready to party. All the salt's at the bottom, just like I expected it to be. Big old clump of in the wayness. So this is that pure black I was just mixing up and telling y'all about earlier. I made sure that it was decent. I don't think it's going to maintain any bubbles. None that I can see with my eyes. I think it's hot enough. So I can give her a shot. Get all these back in frame. I told you I'm going to shoot from a different angle this time. Okay. Angling AI mode first. Hold that pressure. Alright. Into one of the 5-inch Senkos. Holding pressure. Alright. Okay. And then the last 5-inch Senko. Oh, overshot that. I see it bleeding through. That's on me. I put too much pressure on it. Couldn't tell if it was pumping. Okay. 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 Ooh, the way that black looks on here, that looks like it's going to be awesome. I definitely flashed this back one though, and I can see it. I can see it. We are ready. Let's start with the one that I know I overflashed, so that way we can see how bad that one is. The 5-inch Senko. What? Even with that tiny minor flash, that looks awesome. Wow, that looks way better than I thought it was going to look. Let me get that out into my hand. Look at that. That came out way better than I thought it was. Look at that tail there. Those are going to be awesome in the water. Black worm, little bit of jangle on the tail. That is pretty. That is pretty. Let's go ahead and clean these up a little bit. Yeah, that looks nice. Clean these up a little bit. Get these ready for the bath, because I didn't know it was going to come out this good. I've been thinking about this for a long time, and I just never built up the time and energy to come out here and try it. I'm just like, man, just do it and get it over with so we can see what we can create. We can start mixing and matching colors, and you know, depending on how it turns out. And aside from that one right there that I flashed, these look wonderful. You can't really tell on camera, but that gold and blue shows nicely with the flake and the black, just so you can see it a little bit. That is sweet. These are definitely going in the tank. Let's check on the ones I didn't flash. They're on this side, and ooh wee, just as pretty as the first time. Look at that, just as pretty as the first time. Yes, into the drink with these. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for, the ones we really want to see what they look like. And I am very anxious to see how these came out, because this is the only mold I've been wanting to work on. These were just the 5 inches was just an additive onto my thoughts about these. I wanted lemon pepper claws. Okay, here we go. It's hard to get this thing started sometimes. Oh, it's gonna be on this side, and it's gonna be a little bit on both. What? I'm sorry, I'm trying to get them laid back in there before I show you guys. I don't want you to be out of awe like I am. I mean, I want y'all to be in awe like I am. And lay that down properly. Look at that. That is absolutely awesome. A black bug with lemon pepper claws. Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Two different types. I mean, same bait plastic, two different setups. This should be a lot stiffer, and these are a lot lighter. There are no bubbles. Very clear plastic. These are salted, so they should sink, and the claws should float. Absolutely awesome. Put some contrast on these black bugs. Look at that. Look at that. Here's a quick pan zoom of them. We got through it. We made a couple more. We have some supplies left over, which is fine. We'll just use that for a different video. But everything came out absolutely wonderful. I'm very happy with the production of these, and I'm glad they look the way they look. I can't wait to fish them and see how they really turn out. So once I get to that point, I will keep you informed, and we'll see how it goes. All right, everybody, thank you for watching, for sticking around to the end. Hope you enjoyed that, because they look really good, right? That black and that little neon green that came out, it came out wonderful. So I'm pretty happy I got a chance to do that. Glad you stuck around long enough to see that. So we'll be able to do more of that in the future. But as always, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Let's get that algorithm going. Let's get my channel boosted. Let's get more people out there able to see this kind of stuff. I'm really trying to get back to the fishing grind, but you know, it's hard to do that and work. So kind of in between getting it done and trying not, you know, and being able to get it done, I should say. So stick around, stay tuned. I'm not gonna let you down. I'm gonna get back to fishing eventually. We'll try all these baits out on different waters, and on the boat we'll get all of it back together. This winter is coming up, so I gotta find some more adventurous stuff to do, some more outsidey stuff to do. So stick around, I got some ideas, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.